Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be moving 3 collections into these alt bias binders. I've got to remember to say alt bias. They used to be called Prism Platinum, they're now called alt bias. These I bought when they relaunched. So exciting. I've been waiting 4 months to buy these binders and like either the binders were out of stock or the pages were out of stock, or one of the 3 I wanted was gone or whatever. So I still didn't buy as many binders as I actually wanted to. There were 2 more designs that I wanted to get for my miscellaneous boy groups and miscellaneous girl groups, which I couldn't get because they weren't in stock when they relaunched, but I didn't want to delay it any longer. So yes, I'm going to be putting 1 collection in this binder and then 2 in this one. And those collections are Joshua from 17 and Hia from Kepler and Yuki from Purple Kiss. So I have 2 of these binders because I already know that my Joshua collection is going to need 2 binders, so he's going to go in 2 of these, but hopefully that's all he needs. I'm hoping that just his Korean album cards will all fit in just 1 of these. They are the deluxe size, in case you're wondering. And yeah, I have massively downsized my Hia collection. And I think going forward, that's my plan, is to kind of only collect about 4 album cards an era, maybe up to 8, including pre-order cards. And Yuki is mainly just to complete her album cards at the moment, but like Purple Kiss are not really active right now, which is scary. So I really think Purple Kiss lends itself to an A5, so it makes sense to do that. And I think Purple Kiss, but also one of Kepler's official colours is like this lavendery colour, so I thought that this binder was perfect. I mean, it's very, very Kepler with the constellation and everything. And then the reason I picked this for Joshua is because obviously the pink is one of their official colours, rose quartz. Kind of, it's not quite rose quartz, but it's a gorgeous colour. And also this floral design just makes me think of like Fallen Flower, which is one of my favourite like releases of theirs. Like, I know it's a Japanese release, but I love it. So I think we'll do the girls first because there's 2 of them, and then I'll do Joshua last because he's going to need a bit more time. I think he's going to be longer. I have so many cards. So this is the stack for here, and then the stack for Yuki is even bigger. I think this should all fit in here, but it might be close. So yeah, I'll get this binder out the way and we'll start with this one. Right, so these are the pages that I use. This is another thing, these were out of stock for ages and I had to wait for them to restock as well, which is why this took so long. But these are the top loading A5 4 pocket photo card pages, the version 2. I think the picture is of the N-Hypen boys, I think is in the picture she's storing N-Hypen cards in these, just because that's how I always remember it. It's the right one. But these will fit my Dragon Shield sleeve, so I don't have to re-sleeve everything, because that's really the bit I'm trying to avoid here. It's already a bit expensive to have to rehome things, so I don't want to where I can not have to spend more money, the better. So yes, I've put in the backboards already, and I've put in 2 dividers. I'm going to do here first because her collection is slightly smaller now that I've downsized it. I'm going to put in 1 pack to start with, but I have about 6 packs. I bought so many just so I didn't run out. These are double-sided, but I don't think right now I want to double-side these, but definitely maybe after this video, like once I've done it all, I'll review, and like maybe I'll double-side off camera. But certainly for now, I love seeing the backs of the cards. It's why I go for the clear pockets in the first place. So in my opinion, I don't want to rock the boat with that. So for now, at least, I'm going to stick with single siding. But like I said, I may regret that later. So yeah, here's the stack of here, and I'll talk you through what I'm putting away. So for the first page, we have their first era, first impact, and I've just kept these 3 album cards and this Tower Records. I did sort of pre-plan for this because I wanted to make sure I was really happy with it. But yeah, So I kept just these 4 cards for this era. I've tried to keep only like 4 album cards or less per era. So then we have Dub Blast, and for Dub Blast I have these 4. These were my favourite 4s, so I wasn't gonna give them up. I should say all my other here cards are like listed up for sale and trade on my page for other wish lists. So yeah. So for Troubleshooter, these were the 4 cards that I kept. This is her Digipack card, and then I think this is a pre-order card. And then for Love Struck, I've got one platform, and then like a pre-order card, and then one Digipack and a pre-order card. I can't remember which way around the platform versus Digipack is. And I also can't remember where these cards are from. I mean, if you've watched drawing videos, you already know. Oh, it's Star River, this one. So yeah, that's again all in the same outfit. Super cute. And then still on Love Struck, I did pick 4 regular cards to keep as well. So these are the other Love Struck cards that I decided to keep. And then for Magic Hour, which I already didn't have any regular album cards for, I've kept her tape version cards because I am obsessed with that. And then I just kept this one other card just to basically just to fill up the space in the page, because I don't want to have to go ahead and buy new cards really. Yeah, so then we are on to Kep One Going, their first full album. And for this, I literally had this complete, so there were just too many cards for that era, just way too many. So yeah, I cut it down to kind of like 2 per outfit, and then from there I kind of cut it down a bit more. So I have these 4, and then I'm gonna put this one on the back because I have this actual album version, so it seems silly not to have all the inclusions for that version, if that makes sense. But it's kind of just in the way. So this one I will double side. These are the 4 other cards that I've kept, and then the back here I'm just going to put that for now, which yeah, doesn't look amazing, but it will do. For Tippy Tap, these were the 4 that I already had anyway. The 4 like regular cards. I got rid of the lenticulars because I don't really need them. So I just kept her 3 regular selfies and the platform version that I already had, which they're all really cute anyway, so I actually love that. So yeah, that's actually all of the like Korean album cards for her. So now on to her Japanese cards, and I've tried to keep like 2 to 4 per Japanese comeback. So I've got these 2 from Fly Up, and then I've got these 2 from Fly By. I was never going to part with this card, like, let's be clear. Yes, so those are there. And then Fly High, I kept 4 cards, so I'm going to do these 4. Some of it's like just like I love that card, I can't get rid of it, and some of it's just about making sure that the pages look good and like line up and stuff. And then I kept just 4 cards for Kep One Going. So I just kept my 2 favourites per outfit basically. Yeah, so cute, and I actually managed to keep 1 of each like type, so that was quite good. And then we're on to, this is just like non-album, this is all Pobs non-album I Can't Part With You stuff. This is, and then I've got a page of Shouting because I couldn't resist keeping my favourite shoutings. She is my bias racker. This flyby card I am actually going to put on the back for now because I couldn't part with it. It's just too cute. Anyway, so I'm just going to put these in. So I have these double-blast cards and then 2 Love Struck cards, but I love the way that, because it's all like blue and yellow, so I actually love how this page looks. I think it's my favourite page. It's a shame the backs don't look anywhere near as good. So I put in some more pages. And so next I have these 4 cards, which are all in her pink hair. So these 2 are Troubleshoot pre-order cards, which I could not get rid of either. I just love her pink hair. I think this card is so cute. And then these are from, I think, the Season's Greetings. I can't even remember. I thought that page looks so cute together. And then more pink hair cards. These are all like merch. But it made sense to put them all together because they are obviously all like from the same era. So yeah, some merch cards. And then I have these 2 Love Struck cards. And are these Love Struck as well? No, these are Magic Hour. So I have these 2 Magic Hour lucky draws. Super cute. And then I have this page of Tippy Tap cards that I got, which I am obsessed with. These, the red hair looks so good on her, so yeah, I'm very happy that they got their own page. So cute. So then lastly, I just have, as I said, I've decided to keep some shouting cards just because I love her a lot. And I had exactly the perfect 4 for a page. So yeah, that is everything that I had for Kepler. I will do a full flip through the binder at the end so you can like skip it if you don't want to. So on to Yuki from Purple Kiss. I've added more pages in. I'm probably going to need more than this because she had more cards than Hia did. So with Yuki, I just kept everything more or less. It was more just organising it into appropriate page layouts. So I've mixed her pobs and her arm cards in together so that you get cohesive pages. And then I'm going to keep this one going just to fill out this page. Otherwise I've got to buy another Yuki, and then like my aim here is to avoid having to buy more cards, if that makes sense, going forward, because it's just getting a bit difficult to do. Right, then for hide and seek, I actually had 4 cards in this outfit, but definitely going forward I'm just going to prioritize her actual album cards, and then like if I get pobs to fill gaps instead. Yeah, so I think these are the rest of her album cards. I'm missing one, am I? Oh god, that's a pre-order card. Yep. So these 2 are album cards, and then the rest are pre-order cards, and then lastly I have one more, which is this, her last album card, but I happen to have a whole page worth of cards for this one. So cute. So yes, and then MEM. Okay, so this one doesn't quite go, but it doesn't matter. The backs look really cohesive though. And then I have the last 2 MEM cards here. And then I have the regular version for Geekyland and the pre-order card to match it. And then I have the digipack set. Okay, there we go. And then that will do. And then this is her other regular version card. And I actually pulled a swan from this concept, and I think it's so cute. And then this was my favourite pop set that I ever got. Like, this is my favourite Gian card, so I wasn't going to get rid of it. So we can finish the Geeky Land page like so. I think that looks so cute. Love it. Then we can move on to Cabin Fever. So I have this, the maid outfit, and then the outfit in this dress, and then all of her other random cards that I have for this era. There we go. Super cute. And then we're on to Festa. So I have her Furby card and the matching Polaroid, and then we have these two. From here is when, like, by Cabin Fever, I like really had slowed down on collecting her like pre-order cards and stuff, and then I bought a bunch for Festa, and then I stopped again. Yeah, it just depends how easy they are to get. Sometimes it's like so easy to collect Yuki, and then other times it's actually impossible. It's really, they fluctuate quite a lot. So yes, there we go. That's this page for Festa. The last page for Festa. This binder is getting really full. Okay, so then we have BXX. So yes, got these two, and then these two, and then I got these really cute Pobs in this blue outfit, and then I have these two other cards. Honestly, get you a girl who can do both, you know? Like, crazy. I love the count on the back as well. Right, and then we're on to the most recent era, which I literally only just stored in the big binder, and I'm still missing 2 cards for this, but these 2 here, and then this one, and then this QR. I've got the filler still, so I'm just going to put that in there. And then this cute teddy bear Pob, the unit from the poker, and then I will put her other poker card here, which should be in this outfit to my knowledge. So that would be really cute when that's done. I just need to find those 2 cards. And then, right, and then I'm going to do her Japanese cards. Thankfully there's only 4 at the moment, so we've got these 2, and then these 2. So that's all the Korean album cards, and then the Japan cards, and then I'll put sort of miscellaneous really, but it's mainly just her L's Up cards, and then like 1 page of miscellaneous. So I got rid of all of the unit cards, and then obviously I don't think I ever collected the poker cards or whatever it was. Like, some version was like really hard to collect, that's all I remember. So yeah, this is everything I've got for her for this version, and I'm okay with that. And like, I don't, yeah, that second L's Up comeback is not happening, and like, I'm not gonna lie to myself that it is. So yeah, this binder's getting real full. Thankfully we are on the last page, so I'm going to put these are all like non-album cards. So these are all non-album cards. I'm going to put a filler in here because I yeah, and then at the back here I'm just going to put some extra cards. So I have 2 extra pobs from what I already collected, so I'm just going to keep them. And then I have this like clear thing from Festa, and then I also have Yuki's like sticker from Elsa. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, moment of truth. How full is this binder? Oh no. Okay, the answer is too full. I knew it. Actually then, it's not as bad as I thought. There's actually more room than I thought. But yeah, let me do a flip through. There we go. So, yeah, that's everything for this binder for now. Yeah, I don't love that it's like nearly full. Well, it is full really, but I also don't particularly see these collections expanding too much anyway though. So that was everything for the girlies that I wanted to sort today and update. So now those are downsized in here. Well, and I'm super happy with it. So yeah, that's it for this binder, but we'll do Joshua now. The situation for Joshua is kind of crazy because I'm pretty sure this is all of his album cards. And I gotta try and fit all that in just this binder. So let's cross our fingers. That's why I bought a second binder for Joshua. But ideally the second binder should just be for non-Korean album stuff, but I'll see. I've put 30 pages in to start with, which just shows you how like the pages alone are super thin, like, and they only bulk up so much because of all the cards. So yeah, I downsized completely my collection and it's just Joshua now, and I do actually have him complete up until the comeback that's about to happen. So yeah, my Wonu collection is up for sale or trade. Like, if anyone wants Wanu's cards, I have them. Yeah, I just decided collecting one member was just more for me, and I just think the way that 17's albums are, like a 4 layout, just makes more sense with how they do albums as well. So yeah, I'm excited. We've got Boys B and Love and Letter there. And then for this page we have Going 17. So we have his regular 3 album cards here, and then he has 2 units, but AL1, which is the next era, only has 3 cards. So I'm going to put this unit on this page because I just think it works best, and then I'm going to very awkwardly put his other unit on this page with these cards. There you go. But I think it works. I think it looks fine. Right, and then we have Teenage, which has exactly 4 cards. Super exciting. And then we have Director's Cut, which I also have 4 cards because I also have his Slate, which is something I didn't have for Wonu. I'm going to do his 2 regular versions, and then his Lenti, and then his Slate, I think. So cute. And then next we have You Make My Day. So I'm going to do these 2 sets first. very nice. And then we'll do the other set. Oh, I dropped it. We'll do the other set on this page, because then he has another 3 pairs of cards for You Made My Dawn. So we'll start You Made My Dawn here, and then do the other 4 on this page. I think it's so satisfying because I've completed all these eras for Joshua, so like you can immediately see how the layouts pay off. These 2. I just prefer it when it's like the logo's backs up a diagonal. I don't know. Next we have an ode, which is obviously like the #1 best era for storing in 4 pockets. So I'm going to do colour backs at the top and white backs on the bottom. I'm so excited about this. I think this is going to look so good. Okay, let's hope. And then Poet. I should swap these 2. He's facing like inward. Oh my gosh, okay. So then we have the Truth version. These pink cards look so cute with a little bit of pink in the binder as well. And then we have the real version. There we go. And then finally we have the begin version. I know that they're not in the right, like, I know that there is like an official order of these, and like I'm pretty sure begin is the first version, but this is the order I'm doing it, okay? So pretty. I'm so excited. I love that. And then we're on to Hengare. So there's 8 cards of Hengare, so that's 2 pages. Awesome. So, and then I think I'll do concept 3, or that might be 3 and that's 1. I don't know. These are 1 and 3 because they both have the like orangey backs, and then I'll do two and 4 together because they are the like bluey backs. So cute, just works perfectly. They're like meant to be in 4 pockets in my opinion. So for semicolon, because there's only 2 cards, I'm actually going to do, I debate if I should keep one. In the end I had these already. These are like the HMV cards, and I loved this hair on him and this look. He just looked so good in this era, so I wanted them in the binder, and obviously it works. So right, then for your choice I kind of did the same thing. So he has 3 cards, and then I've got this like HMV that's so cute because he's in front of this like curtain that was hanging. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do that. I'm just mainly just like trying to use fillers that are of him rather than of Wanu, because then I'll want to keep my Wanu collection and I just can't. So then we're on to Attacker. So obviously these cards are just numbered, so I'll just do them in number order basically. And then I have these 2 lucky draws from Attacker era that I'm just going to use to fill up the page again. And then I have his 4 carrot version cards, which again, like perfect in a 4 pocket. Meant to be. So yeah, there's that. Are they in order? Yeah, roughly. Okay, and then we're on to Face the Sun, which is just like an ode. So again, 4 cards that all match. Super cute. And then these 4, so There we go. Super cute. And then EP3. Obsessed with these cards. I love how like bright and fun they are. I love it. Then let's do, I'm going to do this one first. So cute. Oh my god, I love it so much. Right, and then the last version, Pioneer. There we are. So cute. Oh my gosh. And then the carrot versions, again, go perfectly on a 4 pocket. And then the Weverse version, so I have both of his Weverse cards, and then I have his QR, which is actually in this version outfit, and I actually have a POB in that same outfit, so I think that that works. We're on to his Sector 17, so I think this is the like compact version or whatever it was called, and then we have the 2 like standard ones in this concept, and then I'm just going to put his coordinating sticker to finish the page. Yes, and then same again. I'm going to do the like compact version and then the 2 standards. And right now I just have, I didn't actually pull Joshua's, I have Jong'un's, but I do have Joshua's this on the way, so I'll just like replace the Jong'un with Joshua when I get it, but that's so you can see what it will eventually look like. I have this card, the QR, the other version card, and then I have this pre-order card in the matching outfit. Looks really cute. Okay, and then we're on to FML. So I'm going to start with this version. And then we'll do this one. And now I need to go and add more pages. On to the other version, the 3rd. I forgot what all the names of these versions are. It's been so long. And then I think these are like the Weverse or something as well, I think. And then we have the carrot version. Or was it called, was this on? No, yeah, this was still the carrot version, wasn't it? It's just the wedding themed carrot version. That makes a really cute heart. Love it, so cute. And then so this is the like deluxe card for him, and then I have this pre-order card that's like coloured the same, and then there's the Weverse QR because it was just kind of spare. I hate how thick they used to make these. And then I just threw in this pre-order card, lucky draw, whatever it is that I've got here, because it's really cute, just to finish the page. Okay, right, then we have 17th Heaven. I'm going to do the carrot version first, even though I don't normally, just because I love these cards. I can always move the page back later if I really want to stick to how I've done it. But yes, then I have all of the random cards. So I have the 2 concepts that are in the same outfit for no reason. They go here. And then I still have more cards in this outfit for some reason. But yeah, there's the Weverse version as well. So that's really cute. And then a Weverse pre-order card as well. And then we have the other version. Oops. And I think one of these is a pre-order card. Yeah, it's this one. This one's a pre-order card. in the same outfit. And then okay, and then for some reason it just stops here. I don't know. I guess I didn't have any extra cards. How many? Oh, I see. I realised what I've done. I'm using this to transition into 17 is right here. So I've got these two cards. I think one of them is the deluxe. I don't even know. Are they Weavers cards? I can't remember. I think these are the Weavers cards actually. Either way, that's it. I'm transitioning. So that makes way more sense. Okay, then I have these 4 cards for that version. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm delirious. Why does 17 have so many cards? Right, I think this has to be the last era in here. Anyway, so then I have the other version, and then I have his deluxe card just to fill this page. His dear version. So I think this is where I will end this binder, just because of how many cards are in it so far, and I still have like 2 more eras to put in, so I just don't want to do it and like have it be super stacked. But yeah, because it's full. She's full. There might be more space like over time once all the air kind of falls out of the and it kind of gets settled, but for now at least I'm happy with that. So I'll do a quick flip through. There we go. So that ends at 17 is right here. Ooh. And I'm very happy. I think he fits in a full pocket so perfectly. Like, it makes sense. Yes. Okay, so I've got the other binder out, and this one I've left all of the dividers in because I don't know how many sections I'm going to need. But we're going to start with what comeback is this? The Spill the Feels comeback. Yeah, so unfortunately right now I have fillers. I do actually have all these cards like on the way now. I have finished Joshua because I wanted to make sure, but I'll just put the fillers in for now. So that's that. Bit of a boring first page, I guess. I might need to reorganize this when all the other cards are on hand, but yeah, so I have this. Right, I'm gonna have to redo this because I feel like I've got more fillers than I thought I did. So we'll figure that one out later. Probably just once all the cards are on hand, I'll rejig that section. It might just be that one card has to go on the back or something because there's an uneven number of cards, which would be great. So yeah, that's all of his carrot version cards. Again, they didn't call it the carrot version, but like, yeah. So I'll put new dividers in every time there's a new section. So the next thing I want to do is the kit cards. So these are all his Kino cards. Well, not all of them because I'm still missing one, his other Face the Sun, but this actually works out well if I don't have it. So I'm just gonna do it like this. No, actually it doesn't work out well because it splits up my 17th Heaven cards. Technically this isn't a kit, it's like a Target exclusive, well, HMV exclusive. But yeah, right now that works perfectly, so I'm just going to leave it like that. He does have 2 new kits in the new album, but I don't know that I care. I'm kind of over the Kino kit. I'm kind of over the Kino kit thing, really. They're just a bit difficult and they're so expensive. So I'll do all of his Japan cards now. Yes, I also have the most recent Japan comeback, all of those cards on the way as well. So yes, and that's his carrot version for Happy Ending, and then we'll go into Fallen Flower. There we are. These are not in like ABC order, they're just based on like outfits and vibes more than anything. And then we're into 24 Hour, which I recently finished, thank God. And then we go into, was it Hitari Janai? Was that what that was called? I don't even know. From this point on, I'm not going to say the names because I always get them wrong. That looks super cute. This is when they started doing too many versions. This is another comeback, but I can't remember what it's called. I think that's the one I said wrong last time, so I'm not even going to say it. And then we have Dream. This one has a good name, Dream. Okay, and then that's all of the Dream cards done. And then we have Always Yours, which is the penultimate one. I do have the most recent Japan comeback. Like, I have all of his cards on the way, they're just not here yet. And I'll put the pages back in once I figure out how many cards there are. I think it's 2 pages, so I'll probably need to leave 2 pages in for that. But yeah, then I'm actually missing 1 card from Always Yours, and it's another one of him in this outfit, and it's like a limited D version or something. But it's first of all, it's a limited version, so anytime you find it, it's like 20 quid plus. But also, like, technically this finishes perfectly on a page right now, so I'm kind of okay that I don't have it, and I actually don't care to collect it much anymore. Like, obviously if I ever found it, sure, the completionist in me would like it, but genuinely I actually don't care. Right, and then a new section, because that's all the Japan cards. I'm going to do all of his Season's Greetings cards, because I am still going to collect his Season's Greetings. I don't know why, it's just kind of fun, and I have them all, so I will continue collecting his Season's Greetings going forward. So we have that one, first 2, and then on to these ones. And then I actually have one for this one as well. So that's, yeah, and then the 2022 Japan Season's Greetings, 2023, 2024, and now 2025. Perfect, ends perfectly on a page. And then I'm just going to do one last section, and this will just be everything else, which is just this massive stack. So we're going to start with photo book cards. So I kept only these 2 going cards, and then I did downsize that, and then the name 17 photo books, and then I've got some Carrotland cards that I'm just going to keep for now. Again, a bit random, but why not? And then I've got these, like, these are just some like miscellaneous cards. So I've got the Little Wishes. This was a gift from my friend. And then these 2 are from the earrings, which I still wear. So okay, and then lastly we have the photo book. So these are all the, like, from the social club photo book, which obviously I want to keep. So I'm just going to put those in. I think I have downsized basically everything else that I had. But yeah, I'm going to keep all of these, and these are the non-Joshua's that I got. Love it. Look how close I was. I was 2 pages out. There is still growth room in here. Not much, but I don't tend to do too much. I intend to only grow about, you know, every comeback, and that's it. They're not having too many comebacks, so especially because they're all enlisted now. So yeah, let's finish these 2. Hello, you, and then right. So that's all of those social club book. And then lastly, these are just my favourite non-bias album cards that I want to keep. So yes, I'm keeping, this is my favourite one card. I wasn't going to part with it. And then I bought these not that long ago. I think they're so adorable. So yeah, these are the ones I'm keeping. No more, no less. And I think this binder has worked out like perfectly. Sectioned the way it is. Like I said, obviously I'm gonna have to add at least like 6 more pages to this, but there's actually room, like a good amount of room to grow. So let's do a quick flip through. Still the feels, and then the Kino cards, and then the Japan cards, and then season's greetings, and then random like miscellaneous cards, photo book cards mainly, and then the non-bias cards at the back. There we go. So yes, that is absolutely everything that I had to put away today. That's all of my binders set up. So now we've downsized here, Yuki and Joshua, into these my collection binders. So excited. I think they look so good in the 4-pocket format, which is crazy because I used to hate A5 binders full stop like about 2 years ago. But no, I just think they're much more perfect, and because they're smaller and there's a lot less room, I have to really sit and think about whether I want to be buying non-album cards. It just really lets me focus in on what I actually wanted to collect. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, week, month, year. Leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm super excited about it. I think these binders are so cute. This is like the prettiest shade of pink ever. I'm just gonna say it. Anyway, hopefully in the future I might be able to move. Like I said, I want to get 2 more binders like this to do my girl groups and boy groups. Like the ones where I've got like smaller collections like Woods and like my Itsy Yaji Air collection. Maybe I want to put in an A5. But yeah, I just have to wait for some of the binders that I need to restock really. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a lovely day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.